Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Stacking Perpetrator here. In today's video we're going to do another what's in the box. For the new viewers, the box is where my LCS purchase is. Sometimes mail call goes into until I have a chance to film it for you. Then I decide whether it goes into an album collection or a box for my permanent collection, or if it goes into another box for a future sell, trade, or upgrade to gold if the GSR is in my favor. So let's take a look and see what we got. Let's look at some let's look and see what we got on this purchase from the LCS. Get back into some stacking. I'm going to do a lot of album fills and stuff like that for the numismatic side, but let's get into some of the stuff that I do stack. These generic rounds came in over the counter at my LCS, and I had a chance to look through about 150 ounces of stuff. They got in, I don't know, maybe 16 or so, or 15 or 16 Australian kangaroos. They were 2016s. I didn't buy any of those. Those too many milk spots on them for me. I don't really care for them. They got some generic in. They had some Morgans and peace dollars, but they were all just common and rough, beat up stuff. I forget, they had a few Silver Eagles, nothing that I needed for what I'm doing on my monster box. And I just went through the generics, and some of it were duplicates. I did buy some stuff that they only had one of, such as this one here. And I don't remember what they paid for them, but normally my SCS right now is for generic rounds like these. Just basic generics are normally 31. These labels were already on here from the seller, whoever sold it. These pouches were what they had it in, but my LCS, like I said, they're charging 31 normally. They let me have these for 30 each. And then I'll show you this in a minute. There's a price tag from another store on one of those pesky labels on the other side, but they charged me 34 for this Britannia, but we'll look at that in a minute. I do like these vintage rounds. I personally don't like to stack like the Buffaloes. I know Buffaloes are fan favorites. I just don't care for the Buffalo. I'd rather have, instead of having a tube of 20 Buffaloes, I would rather have a tube of 20 different generic rounds. I do like the trade units with the different designs. This is 1776 to 1976, so I'm assuming this was done in 76. Got the 13 stars over here on this side. And this was, yeah, these are the, what does that say? Finest purity, honest value. This is 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. And this is from the Tri-State Refining. So this is the only example I have from that minting company that I know of. I'm not sure if they're still in business, if they're out, but I just thought it was around. I had to pick up. It's unique. Like I said, I like to have the variety of. I'd rather open up a tube and dump out 20 all different designs than to dump out a tube of the same old Buffalo or just the same old whatever inside the tube. All right, let's take a look at this one. And they came in these little baggies. This one's kind of worn out. This one says American Argent Mint Ltd. So the American Argent Mint Limited. This one obviously took some abuse in somebody's collection. You got the scales there. So this is another minting company. I do not know anything about them. This is a World Trade Silver. 1 troy ounce. It's got kind of a shield. We'll see if I can zoom in and see what it says in the... And here I am dropping it, but that's all right. It's a generic round. Let me see if I can get this to pick up on what's in the... what's in the ribbon there. Alright, that says "In God We Trust" in the little ribbon above the shield there. So I thought this was a unique piece. Like I said, I don't know anything about the American Argent Mint. So it's a fun piece. Let's look at another one here. Yeah, I was thinking of you, Silverstruck, when I got this one. I know you're looking for the 88. And unfortunately, this is not the 88, but it is an 86. If you've following Silverstruck, he's got a collection of these. He's missing the 1988. I think he just did a trade to get 1 or 2 of them in. This is the A-mark round. This is the only one I have. It's the only one I've seen at my LCS since they've been, well, since they've been in business and I've been going to them. This is the only one that I've seen come in the shop. And this is a first for my collection. So I'm happy to have that one. Then we got one more before we look at the Britannia there. I kind of like and don't like those little bags. This is another 1 troy ounce silver trade unit. 999 fine silver. This is also a first for my collection. It's a pretty nice looking coin. It's got a lot of detail. It says United States of America. 1 ounce troy, 999 fine silver. In God We Trust under the eagle right there. I'm not sure. Maybe one of you know who minted this. Let's see a little mark down there. Let's see if we can zoom in on the mark. Right above the E, the N and the E in fine is what I'm trying to look at. I can't make that out. Maybe one of you know and can let me know down below. This looks like that's an NWT. Let me look at it again. NWTM, and if I'm not mistaken, that's the Northwest Territories Mint. So if you know anything about these, let me know if I'm correct that that's a Northwest Territory Mint round. If any of you have seen these, if you have any of these in your collection. It's the only one they had, so really lots of detail. This is almost like a high relief for a generic round. Let me turn this if you can see. Get the camera to focus. Come on. Work with me here. That's just a lot of detail. Trying to get so you can see, hopefully you can see how raised up the design is. Even the scales. There, I don't know how well you can pick that up. There's definitely some definition to the scales in the lettering. So I'm happy to have this one. And then we have Annex Slab, MS70, Great Britain Britannia. It's a 2010. 2 pound is the denomination. I didn't see any. I looked at it. One of the reasons I don't do the Britannias is because of their notorious milk spotting problems, even on the 2022s. There's some real nice, like the clouds and stuff in the back, they actually have some definition to them, so it's pretty design. Everybody's favorite portrait. Somebody paid $90 for this coin. I got it. My LCS sold it to me for $34. I think they're currently charging $33 for the Britannias when they get them in loose. So basically, if you call it uppaying, I paid an extra $1 to have it in a slab. The blue, I forget, there was a short run of Annex transitioning over. They did a blue, and then I forget what they said about the purple. But it's in an Annex slab. Take it for what it's worth. I usually don't like the Britannias, but when you see them like this, the back dates and everything, I don't mind. I don't mind picking them up. I don't want to do. I'm not gonna stack tubes and tubes and tubes. But if I can get one close to, $1 over what the going rate is at my LCS for one in a slab, I'll go ahead and take it. So, anyways, hopefully you enjoyed what I showed you. Drop me some comments down below. Let me know what you think. If you think I'm correct about this being, if you know that this is truly a Northwest Territories mint, I would greatly appreciate it. Let me know if you've heard of these other two mints. And I will see you on the next video.